So after 8 months out of doing YouTube, the PW Garden Show is back. Let's do this. So I am at a massive job today. It's a regular one that I've been doing for a couple of years, but as you can see, they've got quite a big front garden. So what I'm about to do, mow these little areas here and here with the good old trusty hater, and then a little bit later on I'm hoping the ride-on's going to have a charged up battery so that I can, where you can see those stripes on the lower half of the lawn and on that side. Now we've had all this rain, everything's starting to green up a little bit. There's Barb helping me out, bless her. So yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be charged up and we can get on there and give it some sharper, more defined stripes today. Just doing that little mow and trimming up the edges. Look how neat and tidy that looks now. Exactly what the customers like it looking nice and defined and nice and sharp. Now just to crack on and mow that bit and the rest of it. So this is the front garden, as I say. I showed you from the other angle over that side, but this is this side. I mean, it's big, isn't it? I'm gonna say, I'm hoping the ride-on's fixed and then we can get on here and tidy this up as well. Right, now we are in the back garden. This is the back. As I say, now we've had a bit of rain. Look how much grass it's grown. It's really put on now, so we're gonna top it off and give it a good tidy and make it look really nice for the customer. They're going to love this. Here we go, all finished. What do you reckon? Nice straight lines, looking good, nice evenly width between the lines. It's quite a long garden, but it looks really good now that the lawn's cut and the shrubs are all nicely shaped up and everything. It's looking really good. Best it's looked in ages. So I've just discovered a slight problem with this ride-on mower. It's cutting, but it's not collecting. So there's something wrong with the collector, which is attached to the box on the back here. Because I can cut the lawn and I can put stripes in it, but it's going to be spitting out bits of grass along the back. So the only way for me to compensate that is to cut it on a slightly higher setting. So on my settings here, I would normally cut it one lower than this. So I've just raised it. But as you can see, I've done 3 stripes at the minute, which is 1, 2, 3, nearest this tree. But it is spitting a little bit of grass out the back. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll finish doing like a few more sections here and then we'll have a look at it. It's just because, like, with me, I'm quite a perfectionist, so I like things to look really, really cool. So if there's bits of wet grass or clumps of grass at the back, it's going to make me feel like slightly on edge, because I've got high standards and I like things to look absolutely like pristine and pucker. Sorry, there's a road there. So yeah, I'm gonna do a few more stripes and we're just gonna see how it looks. But the best thing I can do is just cut it as best as I can, let the client know, and hopefully we can get this thing either booked in to be fixed, or we persevere with it for the rest of the season and maybe get it fixed sort of during the winter months. So we'll see how it looks anyway. Okay, so given the fact that the collector's not working and picking up the grass behind, it's actually not done too bad a job. It looks quite good. It's nicely cut. The stripes are good again. You've got 1 or 2 small clumps of grass, but nothing really that's that noticeable, and I think that looks pretty good going, to be honest. So I think what we do is just try and persevere and carry on with the ride on for now, for the rest of the season, and then get it fixed for next year. Right, we are now at our next job, and I've driven in. I haven't cut the grass here for a long time because it's been so dry, but I've come in now, and the reason the hand's on my head and I'm scratching my head is because I'm absolutely mortified at how long this grass is. It is like a jungle, man, especially over there. It's thick. But fear not, we shall get it done and get it looking really, really nice. So let's go. So this is the lawn after it's cut. Looks a bit better. It was very long, very wet, but we did as best we could with it. Took a little bit longer than I'd hoped, but it looks good. Bob's got the hang of it. Hey! So I've roped in the mother-in-law to help me today, bless her. She's been really good. She's retired from work. She should be taking it easy, but I've kind of got her doing a bit of grass cutting, so, you know, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I've got plenty of other bits to be getting on with, so I'll show you what's what and where I've got to cut. I'm hoping to be cutting these conifers in a few weeks. I'm actually eager to cut them because I've got a brand new sharp hedge cutter. When they're done and they look nice, I can get them sharp like these bad boys. So I'm looking forward to getting on that and making it look banging. Long grass, boys. That's that box full. That box is full. Very full. Oh. Lots of wet grass, lots of wet grass. The one issue with wet grass, it's actually not too bad, but it normally gets clogged up and it's got to make sure this blade doesn't start spinning and end up chopping my hand off. But it's good to clear it out so that it doesn't keep clogging up when you're mowing. The place we're at the minute is probably one of the biggest ones I go to. It's absolutely massive. There's so much grass cutting that I don't think we're going to get it all done in one session. So probably going to have to come back one day next week and do a bit more, but that's fine. You keep wondering why I do that. It's because I get itchy. This time of year you get a lot of midges and stuff like off these hedges and whatnot. But yeah, mate, honestly, this place is huge. I mean, have a look over this hedge. Right, at the minute, all of that's been cut over there, and Barb is cutting all of that, and that's just the backfield.
You've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images, yeah. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't.
Okay, so that's our third and final job done of the day, and I'm exhausted now, so I'm just going to show you what we've done at this particular job on top of everything else we've done today, but I'll show you what we've done here. So starting over here, we have rough cut this area with the ride-on. We have mowed this bit with the hater. There's another bit of lawn over here. We still need to cut these brambles, and because believe it or not, we haven't actually done any work in the beds yet. That's all still to be tackled at another stage. This is such a big place, as you're about to see. But yeah, we've mowed all of that. As far as you can see, we've mowed. Loads of grass, mate. Then this bit's been rough cut as well. Now let's take you all the way over here. It's, as I say, a really big place. I actually get out of breath just walking around. That doesn't help the fact that I've got a beer belly and I'm nearly 40, but we gloss over that. As I say, So everything you've just seen has been mowed, all that mowed. Still going. It's such a big place. This is all one garden. Again, when I've got a bit more time, I need to come and do a bit more trimming around here, but that's all done. More trimming to be done. More trimming to be done by on the edge. But all this has been mowed. We don't do the very long bit over there. Just mow this bit for the time being. I've actually just got the contract to, as I say, start doing all the hedge cutting here and doing all the beds and weeding as well. So originally it was just all this grass, but now we're doing all the mowing as well. So absolutely happy with that. Mowing, hedges, lawns, mate. Weeds, everything. You name it, we do it. Might even get some of the tree work here and all. That'd be banging. So into this bit here, which is the bit you saw earlier, me mowing around there and around the side. This bit was all rough cut, actually on Monday, but we had to call it off because of the rain. So we came back and done that today. But mate, we've been mowing for years. All these hedges need cutting. That one's been done and so is that one, but this lot all needs to be done. Those hedges need to be done. Mowed this today as well, looks banging. And then I did show you this just now from the other side of that fence in the distance, but I'm going to show you from this angle because it looks so much better, doesn't it? So we have been busy, super busy. Big old gaff, big old place. But after all the work I've done today, after the help I've had from Barb as well, we're going to go back, have a work-learn beer. Definitely a beer. Might have a cup of tea first, beer tonight, but yeah. Welcome back to the PW Garden Show.